Today we're discussing wives in Medieval Dynasty. Now we've got a lot of info to cover and no time to waste, so let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, the main goal of Medieval Dynasty is establishing your own dynasty. A dynasty being a line of hereditary rulers of a country, or a succession of people from the same family who play a prominent role in business, politics, or another field. And you establish that line of succession by having an heir. And in order to have an heir, you first have to find yourself a wife and get down to business. And as the old saying goes, happy wife, happy life. So today, we're going to discuss how to find yourself a wife, how to keep her happy, and how to establish your dynasty. The first step in getting married and having an heir is romancing your potential wife. Now, before the romance process begins, I highly recommend inviting your future spouse to join your village first. This is because potential villagers migrate from village to village, season to season, and on default settings, it is not possible to max out affection in one season. After 2 or 3 dialogue choices, your potential mate will want to ponder what was discussed that day, meaning you will have to come back the next day in order to continue the romance process, which means you run the risk of having to start over with another lady. By inviting your future wife to join your village before you start the wooing process, you will always know where she is, and you will not have to run from village to village trying to find her. You also won't have to worry about her disappearing completely and having to start the romance process all over again. So once you've invited your hopefully future wife to join your village and you get her all settled in, now it is time to start the wooing process. However, before you start that process, take a bath. Do not try to romance your lady while dirty. It does not go well. So take a dip in the local lake or river, and after you get all squeaky clean, let the romance begin. Now, the romance process in Medieval Dynasty is pretty straightforward. You romance your lady by speaking with her, choosing the romance option, and navigating the various conversation dialogue choices. You will either gain or lose affection points based on the dialogue choices you make. The points you gain or lose will depend on the personality type of your chosen lady. There are 4 personality types in Medieval Dynasty. You have the snob, the busy bee, the free spirit, and the romantic. Choose the dialogue option that best matches your lady's personality type in order to maximize the amount of affection points you will receive. But how exactly do you determine your lady's personality type? Well, here you have a few options. Perhaps the easiest option is the empathy skill. This is a tier 2 skill in the diplomacy tree, and it will tell you outright what your lady's personality type is. The second option is good old guess and check, trial and error. Simply choose one of the dialogue options and see how your lady responds. You can determine her personality type by the responses she gives you. I will caution you, however, if you choose to go this route, I highly recommend utilizing the quick save feature. Drop down a quick save before you start speaking to your lady, make your choice of dialogue options, and see what happens. If your affection level goes up, excellent. However, if your affection level goes down, no problem. Load up that quick save and try again. Now, if you decide not to take the empathy skill and the guess and check, trial and error method really isn't your style, and you're looking for more of a guarantee, there are guides online that map out every potential dialogue choice, the responses that you will receive from the various personality types, and the amount of affection points that you will either gain or lose by choosing that option. But whatever route you choose, all you have to do is get that affection level up to 100, ask the lovely lady to marry you, cue the cutscene. And congratulations, you are now a happily married man. But can you stay that way? Wooing your lovely lady and getting her to say yes to marriage is only the first step. Now comes the task of keeping her happy, because if you ignore her, she will leave. Even if you already have a child together, if you fail to keep your lady happy, she will take the kid and leave. So let's discuss how to keep your lady happy in Medieval Dynasty. First, your wife has the basic needs of every other villager. She needs shelter, food, water, wood, and work. Second, you want to talk to your wife often, especially at the very start of a new season, because occasionally your wife will have quests that she sends you on. By completing these quests, not only will you maintain that affection level and keep your wife happy, but the rewards you receive from these quests are absolutely awesome. Also, try to sleep at home as often as you can. Spending too many nights away is bad. Now, it is okay to spend the occasional night sleeping away from home, but I highly recommend that you sleep at home as often as possible. The next thing you can do to keep your wife happy is give her gifts. If you notice that affection level starting to drop, hit up the special vendor and purchase your lovely lady a gift. Now, these gifts are luxury items and therefore are a bit on the pricey side. However, it is an excellent way to keep that affection level up, keep your wife happy, and keep her from leaving. So by giving your lovely lady plenty of attention, completing her quests, and giving her gifts, you will be able to keep her happy. And as the old saying goes, happy wife, happy life. So now let's discuss some of the benefits of having a wife in Medieval Dynasty. Well, the first benefit is rather obvious. You need a wife in order to produce an heir, and this can be done any time after marriage. However, keep in mind that once your child is born, your wife will be unavailable to work for 2 years, and your child will be unavailable to work for 18 years. But once the child comes of age, he becomes your heir and can continue your dynasty after you die. And aside from the obvious benefit of having a wife in Medieval Dynasty, your wife can do several other things for you as well. For instance, your wife can give you food and drink randomly. So, as I stated previously, talk to her often. If your food and drink levels are a little bit low, have a chat with your wife and she just may give you some food or drink. Your wife also has the ability to keep you clean if you are dirty. So after a hard day's work, speak to your lovely lady and she will help to remove the grime that you've accumulated from all that hard work. The next benefit of having a wife in Medieval Dynasty is the quests that she sends you on. These quests are absolutely awesome. Complete them every single time. Not only do they help to keep your wife happy, but the rewards you receive for completing the quests are amazing. Anything from huge stacks of coin to even unique NPCs that can join your village. And these aren't your standard everyday villagers. These are super villagers with incredible starting stats. So if your wife has a quest she wants you to do, absolutely get it done and earn those awesome rewards. Another benefit is that your wife can pay your taxes. Simply ask her to pay the taxes due and bam, your taxes are immediately paid. This will save you the trip to Gustovia, a very handy benefit that can save you lots of time. And finally, your wife can give you hints on managing your village. She will tell you which areas you should focus your attention on. Needless to say, ladies and gentlemen, your wife is the most important NPC in Medieval Dynasty. Not only does she give you the ability to produce an heir, but she can also operate like other villagers. You can assign her to one of the buildings, have her work a station, and perform any of the tasks that you may need her to do. But on top of that, she can give you food and drink, help to keep you clean, pay your taxes, give you hints on how to manage your village, and send you on amazing quests with awesome rewards. But she can only do all of this for you if you keep her happy. So don't ignore her. talk to her often, sleep at home whenever you can, complete any and all quests she may have for you, and give her the occasional gift from time to time, and you will keep her happy. And once again, as the old saying goes, happy wife, happy life. Now, if you found this video helpful and or enjoyable, be sure to subscribe to Savin's World so you do not miss out on a single one of our Medieval Dynasty tutorial videos. Simply give that subscribe button a click. But for now, this is Savin saying thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll catch you in the next one.